Welcome to weekly messages from Spirit for the week of August 6th through 12th, 2023. I'm your host, 𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐤, and I help ambitious professionals to realize their higher purpose so that they can live a more fulfilling life. I am going to be sharing messages today from a workshop that I shared around finding purpose. And during the workshop, we had different questions come up, and one of them was about things coming to a close. Somebody actually just lost a pet, and she was asking about how to heal from this loss. So I channeled a response for her at this workshop in regards to endings and what it means to have an ending and a closure, and then also a rebirth, and remembering that our loved ones are still very much around us. They are just in a different form and a different energy. So that's what I shared this week. I spoke about rebirth. I spoke about endings leading to new beginnings. I do have a support group that I'm starting called Finding Purpose After Loss. And we meet the first Wednesday of every month at 12 p.m. Eastern over Zoom, and also the second Sunday of the month in person at Nourishing Journey in Columbia. That one's going to be August 13th, our next one. And I will put the link in the description box below. It is a free support group for anybody going through loss and now looking to rebuild in their life. So check out the link below for that, and I hope you enjoy today's channeled messages.
Today, we are here to uncover more of our purpose or just to have a conversation with the divine, with the higher wisdom in regards to why we're here, what we're meant to experience, how we're meant to feel, and really tuning into the energy of that. And as questions arise, we can ask our questions. But first, I'm just going to ask that my spirit guides and angels, the divine wisdom to flow through me, allow me to be a clear channel today for those who are present and those who will be receiving this later on the recording. First thing I'm hearing is your purpose is undetermined for a reason. Why is it undetermined? Because we love to figure things out. We like the puzzle, we like the conundrum, we like the obstacle. We think we don't like the obstacle, but we actually like the figuring it out piece. Our mind loves to play with things, to manipulate things, to change things, to feel like it's figured it out. Part of the fun of the journey is in the figuring it out. So when we ask, can we stop trying to figure it out? We can. But part of that is also fun for us. That's also part of the adventure is the playing, is the moving the puzzle pieces around, allowing ourselves to show up and be in different forms, to be in different personalities, to be in different energy, and seeing how that affects the puzzle. Is our purpose meant to be elusive? No, it's a knowing in the moment, right here, right now. I know how I am meant to show up. I know how I'm meant to be right here, right now. I know who I am. I know how I serve. We don't need to always be doing. We don't always need to be in action to prove ourselves, to prove our worthiness, to prove that our existence matters. I am here. We want to be seen. We want to be heard. We want to be acknowledged. We want to be appreciated. But we don't need to do that. We can let go of that. We can allow ourselves to be and to observe, to see the world through God's eyes, to allow God to see the world through our eyes. So we see as God sees as we see. So our gift is in our seeing, is in our sensing, is in our experiencing the life through the senses, allowing God to feel the creation through our senses, through our experiences. Why do we choose difficult situations like loss, like death? Like, why do we choose that? Why do we experience that? You don't choose it, it's life. So it's about letting life be life. There is no beginning, there is no end. It is cyclical. The emotions is what makes it feel real, is what makes it feel like loss. The emotions that we feel are painful, and they can feel like this is loss, this is death, this is the end, because we feel the pain of that. It feels like ending, it feels like no more, but it is simply part of the experience. It's part of life, it's part of the cycle of life, of birth, rebirth, death. Remember the good times with our loved ones that have crossed over, remembering the fun that we had, seeing your dog frolicking and playing and the way he made you laugh, and really just remembering that energy. That is how he wants to be remembered. He wants to be seen as youthful and running and jumping, Same thing with our human departed loved ones. They want to be remembered for the good times you had. They are looking at us, smiling down on us, watching us, wanting us to remember them in that energy of fun and play and not grieving the loss of them. They're doing just fine. They're doing better than fine. In fact, they're doing better than you're doing. I would say no need to feel sorry, no need to worry, no need to wonder, are they okay? They are with God. They are more than okay. They have the power to intervene when we ask for assistance, when we ask for help, when we're feeling low, when we're feeling lost, confused. They do have the power to intervene if we ask them to, if we would like help in finding our partner or help in finding the business connections or the money or the opportunities. They do have the power to intervene when we ask for that support. They would love nothing more than for you to ask. They love that. They love being included. They don't want to feel that they're no longer involved in your life. They are very much available for that support that you're asking for. I'm going to ask about transitions for you. What are transitions about? There needs to be a complete falling away before a rebuild. There needs to be a complete melting into nothingness before the newness is rebuilt, is reborn, is regenerated. There has to be a melting away. There can't be both. It can't be the old version of you and the new version of you. It is a replacement, it's a newness that is forming. But in order for that to occur, that which is not you anymore must fall away. Relationships, ways of being, ways of experiencing, personalities, like that version of you that needs to die first. It can be a painful process. It can feel like loss. It can feel like loneliness as we are in this state of transition, but we all are there. So as we feel that loneliness, it's just a desire to go within, a desire to be quiet, a desire to ask self, who am I now? How do I want to show up in the world now? What matters to me now? And it is very much an internal process. And if you talk to others about it, they may not understand if they're not in that phase of their journey. But those of us who are on this spiritual path, we are constantly in transition and evolution. We evolve at such a fast rate that it can be difficult for our loved ones to keep up with us. It can feel uncomfortable for them as we evolve and grow and change so quickly. And our work is to continue doing that because we are helping the whole collective group evolve as well. So it's not just for us, it's not just us that are ascending. We are ascending for many others. So as we allow ourselves to fall away and change and grow, we are also doing that work for those around us. We can't worry about what others think as we are in transition. If they're concerned about us, if they are asking questions, if they're confused about the choices we're making, we cannot let that to sway us from the direction that we know is right for us.
After we go through life's challenges, it can bring us to a place of wondering what's next for us and how we're meant to show up in the world now. We don't want our pain to have been in vain and often have a desire to help others through what we've just overcome ourselves. Maybe you want to write a book, speak on stage, or start a coaching business so that you can help others through their own journeys of greater self-discovery. If this sounds like you, I invite you to check out our retreat called The Retreat Where Purpose Meets Prosperity. We will be focusing on gaining greater clarity on our life's purpose and how our business can help to support that. We will start saying yes to those things that feel like a hell yes for us and learn to say no to those things that are no longer fit to who we are now and who we are becoming. To learn more, call or text Julie at 301-284-0789 or email her at julie@juliegetzinger.com.
I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, please consider liking it. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, go ahead and do that now. If you know of anybody else who could benefit from watching this video, share it with them too. And thanks for being here. I hope to see you soon. Bye.